All right, so welcome to Team Forever Strong's weekly team call. Today is November 17th, and I just wanted to say welcome to any brand new coaches that we have on the team. We are super excited to have you here, and I would like to start off by congratulating any new Emeralds this week. So does anybody have anybody that they'd like to recognize and give a shout out to? Any new Emerald coaches on the team? You can unmute, give them a shout out, type in the chat box. No new, okay.
Hi, me.
Oh, good.
I hear one. Well, Victor is a new Emerald.
That's awesome, Victor.
I don't know what happened last week, but anyway, this is my first announcing, so I'm excited for him. And he's on the call now.
Yay! Congratulations, Victor. He is doing awesome. Anybody else? Any other rank advancements? Any other special announcements? Anything going on that you want to kind of congratulate any of your coaches for? Any special shout outs? Nada. All right. All right, guys. So I wanted to go over just a couple of, housekeeping items before we kind of dive into the call tonight. So first of all, you guys are doing awesome in the Core de Force test group that we have going for the coaches on the team. You guys are awesome. You're so motivating. You're so inspiring. And so keep on sharing your journey every single day on social media, being yourself, really talking about it. A lot of people, most people on the team are doing that and are just sharing themselves and what they are loving about it, workout pictures and talking about it, even a workout video, awesome recipes, just kind of giving people a glimpse into how much fun this program is and to how great all the recipes are. I mean, the fact that I can still have pizza every single week, I am good for life. So we got that going on. We have also on Monday, guys, you're going to want to take note of this now and highlight it on your calendar, that we do have the Coach Blitz on Monday night from 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I know that a lot of people on this team here are in our Push to Diamond group, either looking to regain your diamond or to achieve diamond rank status for the first time by the end of this month. And our goal is to finish the year as paid diamond coaches. Now, this is important for a couple different reasons, guys. Number one, if you are able to do that and you are able to end the year as a paid diamond coach, you will receive an invitation to attend our second annual Team Forever Strong Luxury Diamond Retreat, which I am planning right now. That will most likely take place, I'm looking at February. All right, you want to be there. There were a lot of coaches on the team here, that went to my one last year, and it's amazing, guys. It was a lot of the girls' aha moments. We had someone from corporate there come and do one-on-ones, then do a group training. We had a professional photographer. We did makeup. We did hair. We had team building exercises and activities. Really had the chance to be able to bond. It was literally like you just have to be there, all right, at these more intimate, private events that you can get invited to. So that's one reason. The second reason, guys, is that my goal is I really want to help this team develop into like really strong leaders for 2017. So if you can end the year in your best possible business state that you could be in, and if you can end the year already as a paid diamond coach, then you will be going into 2017 a step ahead of most other coaches in the network. Then we will be going to our diamond retreat and we will really get ready to explode things off, and we can really work on helping you grow into leaders that have successful teams below you, specifically 2 to 5 star and above diamond teams. That is what I am really hoping to see happen with a lot of the coaches on this team here for 2017. So also, guys, I want your team to be able to view you as their leader. They are looking to you as their leader, what they see you do is what inspires them, and they want to go on to follow in your footsteps. So if we can all just do this together and interlock our arms, and it's amazing that we're all in this Core to Force program, guys, and sharing this, because this isn't typical for this time of year. Usually most coaches just coast until the end of the year, and then they are already 3 to 4 months behind come January 1st, when most people are looking to start from fresh, right? Brand new slate. By us committing to this now and sharing on social media every day and getting results and just talking about it to people, we are more credible, and we will be able to attract more coaches and more people onto our teams who are looking to become healthy and fit come the new year, when they are looking to get healthier for themselves and make that New Year's resolution. So I think I missed a couple things here in the chat. Let me just see here. Rachel is rocking it. First live video. That's scary. Congratulations. That's awesome, though. It gets easier every time. And oh, that's okay. You can watch the recording. I hope he feels better. We all know how that goes with the man flu. I forget, somebody on the team, I think it was Lauren, we were talking about when guys get sick, they have like the man flu. Sorry, Victor. All right, guys. So, yes, the world stops at our house, Angela said, when the men get sick. I know. It's like, come on. All right, guys. So, tonight, we are going to be diving in and talking about exactly how to have success with people, getting people started on their health and fitness journey. Because if you are one of the coaches on the team who just feels like, I don't know what the heck is going on, I am working every single day on this business, I am doing my invites, I am doing my follow-ups, I am building new relationships, and it is just not happening. What the heck is going on? No one's responding back to me. Everyone's saying no. I just can't seem to get anybody started on their health and fitness journey, right? So if that's you, tonight we're going to dive into some specific conversations that I have with people behind the scenes. And I truly believe, guys, that I always say it all the time, that your success in this business is like 95% your belief and confidence in yourself, because people have to feel that and read that and sense that behind each message you send, but that you also need to have the right wording down. And sometimes that just takes some practice. And then once you get the hang of it, then it's like riding a bike, and it's no big deal at all. So a couple of key ingredients. Our goal, guys, especially if you're a brand new coach, is we want to get you moving right out of the gate, right? We want to get you moving right out of the gate. We want to get you helping people right away. We want to help you become an Emerald coach and start to get that momentum going within the first 2 weeks of you becoming a Beachbody coach. Because the coaches who get moving right off the bat are more likely to stay the course and stick it out and not give up. So there are a couple key ingredients here to, making sure that you're having success with these invites when you're reaching out to people and getting people to commit to a health and fitness journey and even respond back to you. And so the very first component I'm going to just go over really briefly before I actually show you, my whole lowdown of what I do, is you have to make sure that you are on point and you are showing up on social media every single day. And so I do mastermind groups all the time with other leaders in the company. And that is literally what we talked about the other day, is that if you are missing that piece, then that other component when it comes to the private messaging and personally inviting people to come along won't happen. And when I'm talking about sharing on social media, I'm not talking about going to Beachbody's website and uploading like different recipes that Beachbody shares, or uploading a picture of Shakeology from Beachbody, or uploading a picture from Core to Force. I'm talking about you, sharing your journey and something about it every single day. Now, we do say that it's a good idea to try to get 3 posts up every day. I don't care if you get 3 posts up a day, guys. Some days I can't get up 3 posts a day, and I can only get up 2, or I can only get up 1, but I never miss a day. There will never be a day that you will not see me post. And so that should be the same exact thing for you, is to make sure that you show up and add value every single day to someone and on social media for people to read. So if you really struggle with this, a couple of really, excellent leaders that you can follow in the company, they're on the call right now. You can follow Courtney Bordeaux. You can follow Lauren Sylvia. She's doing amazing right now. Carrie Diamico, Kelly Paul. There's a lots of people, Kristen Fricky. A lot of people, I could name everybody on this call because it's usually the people on these calls that show up that are on point with that. But if you follow them, you can get a gist of it, of how just being yourself and adding little tips here and there, sharing a picture of the food you made versus going to the website and showing something that Beachbody, has up there right now. Showing something that you actually made and talking about the recipe, talking about, the differences that you feel since drinking Shakeology. Talk about how you feel different since starting Quarter Forest this past week. All those different kinds of things. Whatever you do, you want to personalize everything as much as possible. You want to stay away from sharing other people's things, and you want to bring it back to making it your own so that it's coming from you. Because at the end of the day, guys, people are relating and buying you. They are not buying, like Beachbody Shakeology or they could go to the website and get all that information. You have something that they want. And so making sure that you are being just authentic and genuine and a real person and sharing everything is what's going to make you more credible and more trustworthy. And so first, look at that piece and look at yourself. And at the end of every single day, I do it still to this day, almost 2.5 years in, I will look at my wall and I will say, all right, did I add any kind of value today? What could I do differently tomorrow? This post was kind of like, that was kind of stupid. Let me get out. I won't do that again. And I kind of just give myself a self-evaluation of the posts that I made and ask myself, if somebody was a brand new friend of mine on Facebook, and they were to come to my wall, would they be like, this girl's so annoying. Like, it's just another Beachbody coach. It's kind of, she just wants to sell stuff. Or would they be like, oh, she looks like she's doing something good here. She looks like a lot of fun. She's a mom like me. Oh, she gets to stay at home and all these different things. You want to stay away from looking like you're about the sales, because people are going to be, repelled away from that. So we all can think of different, like the It Works people, they're constantly always posting up pictures of like the money and the wraps, and it's just like so spammy. And that's one of the things that I love about this team, is that we teach to share your authentic journey, the good, the bad, the ugly, struggles, what's working, and everything. And our job and our goal is to just add value every single day, no matter what. Because like I said before, you may be that one piece of positive inspiration. And when you stop posting, it's funny, people will notice. It's like they are waiting for you to share every day once you get into this routine of doing it. And if you miss a day or you miss a week, you definitely don't want to do that. They will like call you out on it. I've had it happen to a couple of coaches on the team, and they said to me, oh my gosh, I got to get back into my posting. And I'm like, yes, you need to get back into your posting. And they said, yeah, because I had a couple people reach out to me and they said, are you still a Beachbody coach? I used to love all your posts, and I noticed that you're not really posting anymore. And that was kind of like a reality check. So you need to be there every single day. And if you have a hard time getting up posts, I highly recommend using, Postcron, Hootsuite, Buffer, some kind of automated system where you can plug in something, and have it automatically go up for you during that day. You can click the time, get it all set up, so that way if you know you're going to be super busy, you don't have to worry about it. It will just automatically go up. So ask yourself if you are doing that every single day, sharing on your personal wall every single day about something that you're doing. And if people do like a thumb scroll on your wall, you want them to be able to tell that you are like a health and fitness coach, right? That you're working on self-improvement. So that's the gist of that. So once you have that piece nailed down and you're into a routine, now you are much more credible when you go behind the scenes and you private message somebody. Because when you are consistent on social media and you're being just a genuine, authentic mom or, single mom or whatever you are, and you're just being you, when you send those private messages to people, they are going to go to your wall. No matter how well you know them, they will go to your wall and they will see what's going on with you. And if they can just see that you're just I'm just going to use a mom as an example because I'm a mom. If they can just see that you're a normal, like typical mom, like they are, if you're talking to, your niche market there, and they see that, it's a total disaster area during the day and there's stuff going on and you're sharing those struggles, and then you're getting your workout in and your kids all up in your face or your dog's on your head, and now you're doing this team call and they see that you're just a normal person, they are going to be much more likely to spend time having conversations with you versus someone who is just constantly sharing stuff from like the Beachbody website. They're going to think of that like, oh, she's just trying to sell me stuff. I can't be bothered with that. I'm not into that. And they will probably unfriend you and block you. So don't go that route. All right. So this is what I do every single night. And I highly encourage this as I work off of a list. So what I do is at the end of every single day, I look at every single post I made, and it doesn't matter if it was just one with the kids or about the dog. I don't care what it was. Every post I make during the day, I look at all my friends who liked it and I write down every single one of their names that are not Beachbody coaches. And so I have this ongoing running list of people all the time. And I work off of that list because I know that even if they like my like dog picture, but they don't like my other things, I know that they're still watching me and they're still reading every single post I make about coaching and a workout program and, my superfood shake and all of that. So I have this list going on, and I only invite to a challenge group. So I think there was some confusion before. I don't personally invite to the free groups ever. I've actually never, ever done that. I never go behind the scenes and spend time private messaging about the free group. I'll put a post up on my wall, or I might run an ad for my free Crock-Pot group, but I won't specifically go and like target people to go behind the scenes and say, hey, do you want to be in my free Crock-Pot group? I use that as a backup plan when I am talking to people and inviting them to a challenge group as like the last resort. So if I'm talking to someone and they cannot do it, it doesn't matter, what I say, they just cannot afford it, then I always like to try to help them some way. And that is when I'll tell them about that free group that we are running that month, whatever one it is. So I'll say to them, oh, well, it's totally fine. Are you interested in my free Crock-Pot group? There's really awesome recipes. We have 2 cookbooks you can use. Just let me know. I can add you in. Great, great recipes. So I will do it like that. Because I think some people were thinking that I would private message people about the free groups, but I don't do that. So I only specifically private message and invite to the challenge groups that we have running, which are always on our cover photo in our team page. And so this month we had the 21-day fix one and we had the core to force one. Even if the group has already started, this is just before I show you my conversations, I always will tell people, even if it's not in the cover photo, I will tell people that our next group kicks off on Monday. I always, no matter what day of the week it is that I am talking to somebody, I will say our next group kicks off on Monday. And I do that because I want to create that sense of urgency with people, and also because I want to get them started right away. And even though our groups have already started, there's always somebody on this team or on the Drop the Cookie team that has a 21-day fix group or whatever group going that you can add your people to. And if I happen to get like enough people of my own, I'll just run my own private one separately with just those few people. And I'll do that. So I never wait. Do you know what I mean? Like I never wait until like now that our groups have already started, I don't wait and invite to December. I just say next Monday. Did you have a question, Kelly? Oh, okay. I saw something in my peripherals. Oh, you're fixing the hair. So that's what I do when I'm talking to people. So I always am like that, next Monday, next Monday, next Monday. That's just what I do. I'm always inviting to the challenge groups all the time. Every single day when I sit down and I work and I spend like 2 hours every single night talking to people behind the scenes, it's me inviting to challenge groups or me inviting to the coaching blitz on Monday, following up and building new relationships. That's all it is. So I work off of that list. And for you guys, I highly recommend that you do 5 personal invites every single day. I mean, you can do more. It's totally up to you. Don't be afraid to do more. It's, the more people you talk to, obviously, the more people you can help, the faster your business is going to grow and the faster your income will grow as well. But you do want to be realistic with your schedule, and you want what you're doing to match what your goals are. So just keep that in mind. Your goals don't have to be mine. I'm a little to the extreme. So 5 people, 5 people every day. That is totally doable for you guys. And it does work out too. If you're doing about 5, if you are legit, like doing 5 personal invites every day to a challenge group, you will help 3 people get started on their health and fitness journey, and you will hit Success Club 5. That's what it works out to when we did out the math. 5 invites every single day, not missing a day, will get you SC5. And if you do 10 invites every single day, 10 private messages, like explicit invites, you will end up at Success Club 10. If you want more, then you're going to do more. But that's what it works out to be. All right. So I'm going to show you my invite message. Yes, and so guys, don't be afraid. Like even brand new coaches, I have brand new coaches on the team too. If you get like 3 people signed up, within the next couple days, you can either run your own and have it be really small, or you can ask in the team page if somebody else wants to do it with you, and you guys can team up and do one together. But when I was a brand new coach, I really didn't know what the heck I was doing. And I literally had I was running 4 challenge groups in 1 month, by myself. And I would only have 5 people in one and 3 people in the other. And it was out of control. And at that time, I didn't even know that there were templates, and we didn't have I have my template for our challenge groups in the team page. We didn't have any of that. So I made it all up, all by scratch on my own. Yes, Kerry remembers, because Kerry's been with me since the get-go. And I remember being like, Kerry, do you want to run the next group? Because this is out of control. So don't be afraid to run your own and just use the template in the team page. Just copy and paste all the posts, put your name on it. It looks like it's coming from you. It is coming from you, and you're good to go. All right, so let me just do some screen sharing here with you guys now. So hold on a second. All right, hold on a minute here. All right, let me just blow this thing up. All right, can you guys see that? You guys can see that, right? All right, so this is a sample invite, and I'm not kidding you, right here in the top left. And just to let you guys know, so you guys don't feel like you have to go crazy writing all this stuff down, these are all pictures that I have. I specifically didn't make it into a PowerPoint slide because I'm going to upload all of these pictures into our albums in the team page under sample script messages or sample conversations. So that way you guys can access all these slides. There's only 6 of them, and I'm going to put them in there and save them all so that anybody on the team can get them and access them at any time. So don't feel like you got to go crazy writing it all down or taking pictures of them, or you can do what you want, but I'm just letting you know. All right, so this is legit messages that I send to people. So if you look at this top left here, is my sample invite, and this is what I send to every single person that I have been seeing that has been liking my recipes, my food, my workouts, whatever it is. And it's literally, hey, Jessica, I'm putting together my next support and accountability group for the brand new Core to Force program that was just released. All those exclamation points. See that, guys? I am obsessed. It's so much fun. Anyways, I still have a few spots left. Would you be interested in hearing more about it? That's it. Guys, I'm telling you, I've tried so many different messages over the past 2.5 years. This has gotten the most responses back from people because it is very brief. I'm showing my excitement in it. I know they've been watching me, so they can see that I'm legit. And I am ending it with a question. Would you be interested in hearing more about it? I'm not assuming they need help. I'm not saying, I'm not implying anything. I'm just saying, would you be interested in hearing more about it? From there, it's up to them. They can either say that they want to hear more about it, ignore me, say no thanks, I'm just not into it this month, whatever. But I'm just asking them, and there's nothing wrong with asking, guys. And if you really truly believe that this is going to help somebody, like when I sit down at night, I'm like, I never think in the back of my mind I'm bothering people or am going to rub people the wrong way, because I know how much this has changed my life and so many other coaches and challengers, over the past 2.5 years that I've worked with. And I just know that if people get involved in this and they start drinking Shakeology every day, they find a recipe they love, and they are in a program and they get results, they're going to be hooked just like all of us. So I have that belief in it right away. You can see it and you can feel it when you read it, right? So this is what I say to them. If they say, tell me more about it. So as you can see, like when I did my invite, I didn't go into anything crazy. I didn't go into any details about the program, nothing about pricing, because I don't even know if they want to hear more about it yet. I just let them know that I started doing it and it's awesome. I'm obsessed. Do you want to hear more about it? So now if they say, sure, tell me more about it. Sorry. This was a conversation that I had with the person. I said, okay. She said, sure, tell me more about it, right? And I said, all right, it's so much fun, and I love how you don't need any equipment or weights. It's a mixed martial arts program, and you do a 30-minute workout every day. And it also comes with this awesome portion control nutrition plan that you follow. You eat all the food groups, and the recipes are seriously so good. Tonight I had barbecue chicken pizza, and I laugh because I'm always laughing. That's just me. You got to be you behind the scenes. It teaches you how to live a balanced lifestyle and be realistic, which I love. I'm on day 13, and I've already lost 9 pounds and over 2 inches. You should do it with us. Probably the most fun program I've done in the past 2 years since becoming a coach. That sounds really cool. And I said, yes, so awesome. Want me to tell you what you would get and how much it costs? Yes, please. Right? So as you can see, I didn't even necessarily, sometimes when I'm talking to people, guys, I don't even mention Shakeology. Like I just didn't feel like it came up. I feel like it was going to be too much. So I just didn't even bring it up. So she said, yes, please. Here's an example of just one type of message that I send to someone who likes my health and fitness page. So I also keep track of new people who are liking my health, fitness, and happiness page every day. I write their name down and I reach out to them every day and will say like, hey, Kristen, thanks so much for liking my health, happiness, and fitness page. I really appreciate the support. Were you looking for any help reaching any health and fitness goals? I have a few private support and accountability groups kicking off in a week. Would you like to hear more about them? That's it. That's when she can write back and she'll say, yeah, I do. I'm looking to lose 10 pounds. And then I can really dive into all these different questions that I would ask about, is this your first time working out? If not, what have you done in the past? What do you like doing? What do you really struggle with? All those kinds of deeper questions to see where they're at. Are there any questions in here? Let me see. It's hard to see the chat over here. Whoops. Oh. No questions. All right. So that's that page. So I found, guys, just from experience, that if you just keep it simple and always relate it back to you, you just can't go wrong with that. You can never go wrong. All right. Now, the next question always comes. How much does it cost? Never, ever, ever, never, 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 never start out with, it's $140, but I think it's so worth it because look at all the stuff you got. Don't ever do that. If you say the price right off the bat, guys, they've now already locked that price into their mind, and it doesn't matter what you say is included in that cost. They've already made up their mind. You need to show them the value of what they are getting first and get them to see how much they are getting, and that seriously, guys, $140 is cheap. That's what I believe. I think it is a steal, the amount that they get for $140. I think it's absolutely unbelievable. Do I have a message down here? This thing is so delayed, it's driving me nuts. Oh, there it is. I just got off the phone with a friend who reached out to me about what I'm doing. She was very discouraged when she heard that Shakeology has whey protein in it. How do you address this? You're convinced that whey is not healthy for us. Yeah, the vegan. Always vegan. Yep. Kelly said it. And it has pea protein. Thanks, Kelly. The vegan. And honestly, guys, I know a lot of people who their favorite, anyways, regardless, is the chocolate vegan. So definitely there's always that option, the vegan flavors. So now they ask you how much. Like that girl said, yeah, tell me how much. Okay, yay, everything's on sale and you get a ton. It's awesome. So you get a 1 month supply of Shakeology, which you drink every day to replace one meal a day. And it would also replace all your vitamins, a shaker cup to take it on the go, all the color-coded portion control containers to measure your food in, tons of meal plans and recipes, all the workout DVDs, a bonus DVD, 1 month access over 200 of their other fitness programs right from your computer or phone, me as your personal coach, and access to our private support group for $140. So, and this is literally, I have this copied and saved in my Word document and on my phone. So whenever anybody asks me how much money it is, I literally say the exact same thing. And it just makes it easier. And I've been doing this way since day one as a coach. People want to see that they are getting that, like they're going to be spending this amount of money. They want to know if they're getting a lot for it, right? So this way has worked the best for me. So now they agree to it, right? And they say, okay, that sounds awesome. Like this girl I was talking to the other day, she goes, perfect. It's going to be an early birthday present for myself. And I'm like, awesome. Yes, you are going to love it. So now, how do you decide if this person should go in as a coach versus customer? And notice too, guys, when they asked how much, I did not go into anything about, well, you could get the challenge pack. You know, you get more for your money if you get the challenge pack, but if you can't afford it, you could do the program. No, none of that stuff. The best bang for their buck is the challenge pack. I've actually only sold challenge packs through the past 2.5 years as coaching. I have literally only sold one program to somebody, and that was to somebody who was like very, very, very deathly allergic and like had like hardcore celiac disease, and like she could not even risk it because she was way too paranoid. That was it. Other than that, every single person has signed up for a challenge pack with me, and it's because, again, it goes back to that belief. I know that if people want to get the best results possible, that they need to do the whole thing. And I'll even tell people sometimes if they say to me, oh, well, I just want to do the program, and you'll read this in a post later, I will tell them straight up, listen, if you really want to get healthy and fit and you're dead serious about this, you can't just go 1 foot in. You need to do the whole thing. And Shakeology is a huge, huge piece of you getting your best results and seeing and feeling the best that you are going to feel. You are not going to get the same results that you're seeing everybody else get if you just do a piece of it. You need to commit to the whole thing. And if after 30 days you are not happy, just send it back and get your money back. But that's not going to happen. It's never happened to anybody except for my aunt, which I don't go into that, but my aunt was the only, leave it to family, right, to return something. Other than that, the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people I've helped, no one has done that. They have loved it. So keeping it like this, really simple. Coach versus customer. So now she said, yes, I want to do it, right? She knows the price. She's going to do it. This is how I go about the next steps. All right, so I just need to know what your email is and what flavor Shakeology you'd like to try. We have chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, cafe latte, or greenberry, and we also have some combo packs. We have a chocolate and vanilla combo, strawberry, chocolate and vanilla combo, or a cafe latte, chocolate and vanilla combo. I left out the greenberry and chocolate combo. And I tell them that, all so good, and I have about 25 different recipes I can send you for all the flavors. There's the email. She wants the last combo. I said, awesome choice. One last question. I usually enroll my friends and family in the system as a coach. So that way, if you love Shakeology the following month when it ships out, it will be 25% off, making it only $113 versus full price as a customer of close to $150. Also, as a coach, you get 25% off of anything else you ever order. You never have to sell or do anything, just a way to save money. Do you want me to put you in as a coach or customer? I always just ask. And guys, I'm not kidding. Every single person, as long as they know they don't have to actually coach or do anything. And as long as they understand it's actually cheaper for them, they always want to go in as a coach. I might have had 5 people say that they just didn't want to put in their social security number. And so I would delete the link and resend it as a customer in that case. But I always do this because I want them to save money. And I know where I was when I first became a coach. I had no money and was totally broke and in major, major debt. So I like to save people money. I do it because I am hoping that they will love it so much that they will go on to become an active coach on our team. And I also do it too because it helps build up your organization. It helps you move up in rank. If you're looking to get to Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, Star Diamond status, people in the system as coaches will help you move up in rank. Customers don't do that. So it's kind of like a win-win basically for everyone all around the board. Check the chat here before I move on. Yeah, the vegan is awesome, guys. It really is so good. All right. Next. Where's the arrow now for this thing? Hold on. That's weird. Hold on, guys. This is like a little bizarre here. Let me just go back over here. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, now you've sent the link. The glorious link has been sent, and your fingers are crossed like, please, dear God, complete the link. Just complete the link. Once I send them the link, I always send them this message, and it just says, okay, everything is all set on my end. You'll be getting an email from Beachbody with a link to complete your order. I put you in as a coach like I do for my friends and family so you can save money. Just make sure to complete it before midnight so it doesn't expire. And let me know once you're all set, and I'll email you over some things and add you to our private group. I am so excited for you. Now, I say this whole piece here, just make sure to complete it before midnight so it doesn't expire. Because when I first became a coach, I had probably about 5 people that were so interested in signing up. And when I sent them the link, I never said this blurb. Like, I just sent them the link and like hoped to God that they completed it, right? And I just like assumed that they would because they knew all the information. So it wasn't like there was any kind of surprise. And so what I found is that after a couple of days, I would check in and be like, oh my gosh, I just realized that you didn't complete the link. What's going on? And they'd be like, oh, I can't find the link. Can you, and then you have to go back in. You have to delete the link and then resend it. Then I had some people who were like, I can't get the link to work for some reason. It won't work. This thing keeps showing up. And then I'd have to go in and delete and resend again. It's so tedious. So no, the link doesn't expire at midnight, but it will get them to at least complete it within that 24-hour period. And it just saves everybody so much more time, because if they're serious about getting started on their health and fitness journey, you want to get them to complete it ASAP. And you don't want to be going back in behind the scenes, deleting links, resending links, like during your busy scheduled days. Once it's out, it's like it's out. You want people to complete it. All right, so that's that. Now, this is the lovely, I should have blacked out these names. Oh, well. This is so typical, right? Who cares? I only want the program, right? So you get those people now that they hear the whole price and then they say, do I have to get Shakeology? Can I just get the program? So she says, do you have to purchase the Shakeology, or can we just join for the workout routine, meal plan, and containers, and your assistance as a personal coach? And I say, well, you could just get the program, but honestly, I've never had anyone do that before because Shakeology is a huge part of the program if you want to see the best results possible. You should just try it, and if God forbid you aren't happy at the end of the month, then just send it back and get a full refund. You'll be obsessed, though. The Shakeology is really the game changer. I've been drinking it for over 2 years and refuse to miss a day because when I do, I am so exhausted and hungry. I've never felt better since drinking it, to be honest. And she goes, okay, I do agree that a great protein drink. It's like, it's not a protein drink. There's the first problem. I do agree that a great protein drink in the morning and vital for energy and feeling good. If you can send me more information, so she says all this stuff, I'll look it over and get back to you. And she ended up signing up for the challenge pack with everything, just so you guys know. So don't give them the option. Really, of course, I don't turn down people if they're like, listen, I legit only have like X amount of dollars. It's not gonna be like, it's not possible. Then of course I'm gonna help them, but I feel like most people have the money if you can get them to really see the value in what you're providing to them. So that's why I mix in, the difference with how I've felt since drinking it. I let her know that I've been drinking it every single day, and I let her know how crappy I feel without it. So it's like, you need this, because who the heck isn't tired and like sluggish and just like, blah, right? Most people like feel like that, but Shakeology makes me feel so much better when I drink it. That's why I won't miss a day. And sometimes we'll actually have 2 a day. Okay. Now, they say that I can't drink Shakeology. Well, it doesn't end there, folks. There are some people who can't drink Shakeology, right? Like they just legit can't drink Shakeology. I still will get them hooked into a challenge pack with the performance line. So this girl, hey Laura, I can only talk for a few. This is just a sample conversation here of how this went. I can only talk for a few because I'm super busy and about to run out the door with the kids, but wanted to let you know our 21-day support, private support and accountability group is kicking off on Monday, and the deadline to join is tonight. Did you want to hear more about it? It's awesome, and it's what got me to lose 35 pounds after having both my babies. Sure, give me some info. I know you're a Beachbody coach. I have a few programs, but unfortunately am allergic to something in Shakeology. So if it's a group for that, I'm out. Monday, I'm starting 30-day Master Hammer, so help staying on track food-wise would be awesome. So anyways, she had commented, now a long time had gone by. This was like back in June, but she had commented below one of my workout programs, and she was like, I have to get Core de Force. Is it out yet? And so that's why I messaged her and said, hey, the Core de Force program is already out. I can send you the link for it if you want and chat with you more about it. It's so awesome. Yeah, send me the link. I'm allergic to something in Shakeology, so not the challenge pack. Been on and off with hammer and chisel, but got a little bored with it, so I need something totally different. I've done the 21-day fix before. And so this is where I said, you should get the Beachbody Performance line with it then, because you will definitely need it. Trust me on that one. I had to order everything for it once I started this program. It comes with the Core de Force anyways, and so it's included in the price. Do you want to do that? And she said, send me the link. I'll look it over. So, because seriously, this has been the first program, guys, that I was like, oh my God, like I legit need the performance line to make it through this. Like, especially now, once you get further into it, the workouts are longer. Like they're 47, 48 minutes. And then you have to do a 15-minute core workout after. And I seriously am dying by like minute 30. I need like the hydrate to get through that. And then I'm so sore. So you need the recovery. And this has been the program where I'm like, Nick, order everything because I need it all. So I really do believe that. And so you can get them started on a challenge pack with the performance line. A lot of like triathletes, or runners, things like that, they're not into the Shakeology, but they are totally into the performance line. All right. And no, this isn't the one I wanted to go to first. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, it's all messed up. All right, I shared this on the team page before. So now you've done all the invites, right? You've done your invites, you're having your conversations, like you actually sent out your 5 invites. It doesn't stop there, guys. Some people think that that's all you do, but the magic and the key is really in the follow up with people. And you have to follow up multiple times. And that's another reason why you need to keep track of your business and keep a tracking system with all the names of the people who you are talking to every single day. So the key is in the follow up. 53% of people never follow up. They just send that first invite. They don't hear back. And seriously, guys, I don't hear back from people on that first invite. Very rarely. Most people don't. It's not normal to hear back that very first invite. So you can't get discouraged. It's in the follow-up. 25% of people make one follow-up and then stop. 12% of people make 3 follow-ups and stop. Only 10% of people make over 3 follow-ups. 2% of sales are made on the first contact. 8% of sales are made on the third contact. 10% of sales are made on the fourth contact. 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact. And that is why, if you are a brand new coach, it is so important to keep following up, because if you ask any other coach on this team who has been doing this for 6+ months, they will tell you that the majority and bulk of the people that they sign up and help are all follow-ups and people who they have been talking to from months back. Because that's how this business works. It's a delayed response business. You do that first invite, you do the follow-ups, you keep checking back in. They're not ready this month, but they're ready 3 months from now. So the key is truly in that follow-up. See in the chat here. Whoops. Let's see if I missed anything. Yes, the performance line. Definitely don't underestimate that. Yep, Kristen Fricky says it. It's follow-ups is where it's at. True story. All right, so now we're over here. The magic is in the follow-up. So this is what I typically do, guys, just so you can see like a timeline of how I tend to do my follow-ups. I'll send my first invite that I showed you at the beginning of the presentation. I'll send that first invite. 24 hours later, I will send a follow-up. I'll wait 24 to 48 hours and send another one. And then I'll do one last follow-up like 3 days later, which is like this one down here. And then if they still aren't interested in it, then I just take their name and I add it to my December follow-up list. So I've sent that invite. So now I do a follow-up 24 hours later. I see the little check that they've seen it. So now I send this first follow-up. Hey, Nikki, I'm sure you're super busy, but just wanted to let you know that I've been reserving this last spot for you just in case you're interested in hearing more. Could you let me know either way so I can offer it to someone else if now just isn't a good time for you? Thanks. That will be my follow-up. Sometimes, guys, my very first follow-up, I'll just say like, hey, I'm sure you're super busy. You know, let me know if you have any questions about anything. I'm an open book. I'm happy to answer anything that you might have come to mind. You know, most of the time I'll start with that one. Then I'll go on to this one right here that I just read you. And then I will wait 2 days now in between these. And then I will follow up again and say, you know, hey, Marietta, I don't want to be a pain in the butt, but just didn't want to leave anyone out. Maybe this just isn't the right time for you and you aren't ready. And I completely get that. I was in a huge slump for the past 4 to 5 months and just finally got back on track. Would you rather I reach out to you next month when we are putting together our next round of support and accountability groups? If she doesn't say anything at all, guess what? Her name still goes on my follow-ups for December. I leave her alone the rest of the month and her name goes on my December follow-ups. So that's how I do that. And I do that the same procedure working off of my list of names, like clockwork, you know? All right, let's see if I got everything here. This is just a quick thing here because a lot of people will ask you, what is Shakeology? Again, stay away from like spitting out tons of information with, you know, benefits and fancy names of the superfoods, and basically stay away from the stuff that they can go to the website and find information on. Like if they were to Google, what is Shakeology? Talk to it. This is exactly, like I say the same thing, no matter who asks me about Shakeology. This is the thing that I've been using for 2 years. So what is Shakeology? What even is Shakeology? I've heard of it, but I'm not really sure what it is. Isn't it a protein shake? I say Shakeology is a superfood shake that gives your body all the nutrients and vitamins your body needs. I call it the miracle shake, haha, and I've been drinking it every day for over 2 years now. My kids drink it every day too instead of their vitamins. It's seriously so good, and the way I make mine tastes like a frappuccino. I can't miss a day because when I do, I feel so sluggish. I have cravings galore, and I just really don't feel motivated to do anything. After drinking it for a week straight, my energy went way up. My cravings were gone. I just felt so much better. So I'm just telling them, about how it can make them feel. I'm letting them know how it's helped me and how it can make them feel. That's all they want to know. They just want to know how this is going to help them. They don't care that it has X amount of superfoods in it and like goji berries and like all this other stuff. They just want to know that it's not an overpriced protein shake and that it's going to help them. Checking this chat up here. Whoa. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. Everything's a little delayed over here tonight. Great wording. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything as I'm going through the slides. All right. Okay, so that's it. Stop screen share. All right. So that is literally, you know, how I work behind the scenes every single day. I don't overcomplicate things. I don't reinvent the wheel. I'm not like, oh, let's try this type of invite tonight. It's like clockwork for me, like the same exact thing. Don't overcomplicate it and reinvent the wheel and make more work for yourself. It's just way too exhausting. If you find something that works, you just use that. This wording works, guys. So I would highly recommend trying it and see how it works for you. And of course, once the conversation starts going back and forth, you want to just be yourself. You want to laugh if you laugh. You want to do crazy smiley faces if that's what you do. You want to use, like, if you don't talk all, you know, with, you know, it's like, you know how sometimes, like, instead of saying like you just do like the letter U. Like, if that's how you talk when you're typing to people, do that. Just be yourself behind the scenes and always, always, always personalize it. On top of all that, every single night, what I do, guys, just so that you know, because it's a relationship building business, so it can't just be just invites. And I was telling a lot of the coaches on our one-on-one calls last night that we were having that I kind of do things a little bit backwards, but it just works for me. I do the invites to people, right? And I spend a lot of time after that really getting to know people. For some reason, to me, like, it doesn't feel natural to me to spend like months on end getting to know people before I invite them. Because in the back of my mind, I'm just thinking, I just want to invite them. Like, I know that they're going to love this. I just want to invite them. Like, why am I wasting this time spending like so much time getting to know them just because I feel like I got to spend X amount of time? Do you know what I mean? So to me, I just feel, because that's how I personally feel inside, is that when I get you in close proximity of me, or if I'm talking to you on the computer, I want to tell you about this because I feel awesome and I want you to feel awesome. So I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm going to invite you and tell you about this. And then I'll spend a ton of time getting to know you. So I will just have a couple conversations back and forth before I invite them. Like, it won't be like weeks and months on end, you know, because that just doesn't feel natural to me. So on top of all those invites, every single night, I do pick 3 people where I will form with them and build a relationship with behind the scenes. So I will go to, these will be like recently new friends added onto my personal page, or, you know, I show you all those follow-ups. Sorry, hold on. I show you all those follow-ups, and like, say I don't hear back from them, I'll wait and I will actually I'll go back and talk to them about something totally different that they posted that's not even Beachbody related, just to get them talking to me. You know, I won't like go right into Beachbody then, like it'll be just about that, but just to kind of take it a step further. So I do pick 3 people every single night where I go to their wall, I will specifically like their post, comment, and I will go behind the scenes and send them a private message about it. If I can't find anything to talk to them about, I'll just go to somebody else. I'll go back to either someone who I sent follow-ups to who I've never heard from, and I'll go to their wall and start a new conversation with them that's not about Beachbody. But I do that every single day. On top of the invites, always 3 new people that I'm building those relationships with, like without an invite. And yes, and I message every single person who likes my health and fitness page and who likes any single photo that I ever post on Facebook. Does anybody have any questions about any of that? Anything come to mind? Anything, you know, you need to be taken a step further? Sorry, it went a little bit later tonight, but I really do feel like, this is really, it's the wording where people get caught up. I just think that so many times, especially as like new coaches, like you come on and it's really intimidating, because it is intimidating, right? And there's a lot to learn, and you don't really know what inviting means, like how to do it. But it's literally, guys, that simple. It is that simple. And if you use any of those things that I gave you, um, just, use it. And if it works for you, keep using it. Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing too. Sorry, just one last thing before I let you go. I forgot I made an extra additional slide here. Hold on. Where the heck am I going here? Okay, yeah. This is really important, guys. So twice a month, right? We're on the coaching blitz. If you want to build a team and you want to be able to, like, I hear a lot of people say all the time, I don't know, like, it's just my team isn't growing. No one's doing anything. I can't get them to do anything. Here's a huge piece of advice that I can give you, and I'm speaking from experience, just to try to help you guys out and save you the energy and time. You can only do so much for people on the team, right? On your team as you're bringing them on. You definitely do want to give them extra, TLC that first month. You want to stay in close connection. You want to help them with their wording. You want to do daily check-ins with them, or at least a couple times a week. You want to make sure they're in the coach basics, right? You want to ask them, are you doing the coach basics? What can I help you with? You want to take it a step further, right? And let them know that our team calls are Thursday night, because they don't know to go into the team page. Like, most people aren't even used to using Facebook. So to us, it's like, why don't they just know it's in the cover photo? But most people don't use Facebook, and they're not used to even being in groups. So they need you to kind of tell them these things. Like, same thing with the Coach Basic calls. I always will tell my new coaches, just to let you know, Coach Basics calls tonight. Here's the link, blah, you're going to be on it. So you do want to do that. At the same point in time, you can't make people work. You can't make people invite. You can't make people follow up. And what I found is, if you spend all your time and energy, because trust me, I did it before, trying to think of ways to get your coaches to move and actually do something, you will be so burnt out, and you will start to lose the joy in this business. You're better off detaching yourself away, letting them know that you are here to help them no matter what it is that they need. You will be here, but investing that energy in finding new coaches, and in the coaches that you have who are doing something, even if it's just one. Spending your energy on, okay, instead of sitting here racking my brains out being like, how can I get this person to Emerald, or how can I get this person to hit Success Club? It's not going to happen. They have to do it for themselves. Spend it going behind the scenes, bringing on new active coaches. Nothing is going to make you feel better, guys, than when you get new energy on your team. And that will help and can help motivate your older coaches that you have. All right, so I'm just telling you from experience, it can be very, very exhausting and time consuming if you try to just rack your brains at, like, what else can I do? Can we do this training? We do this. I'm telling you, focus on the ones who are, help them become stronger, and focus on new. The coaching blitzes, you've got to take advantage of these things twice a month. We have one coming up Monday night. Every night now, I will sit down, because it's only like 5 days away, right? Well, it's Thursday, right? Yeah, so it's 4 days away. And I will specifically send out an invite. Same thing. I will copy and paste this to anyone and everyone. Hey, Candace, hope you had a great day. Just wanted to let you know that Wednesday night our team is running a free live 1-hour Coach Blitz to give people the chance to learn more about what we do as coaches. You can just be a fly on the wall and see if it's something you might consider doing in the future. Want me to invite you to it. That's it. That is it. I've been doing this one forever. I just copy and paste it to everyone. And my goal is to always add in minimum 10 people to the coaching blitz. And if you start now inviting people to it, and I'm talking, I go back and I will personally invite every single challenger that I have right now. I will look in my sponsorship drill down and I will invite every single person, even if you're inactive in the system and not drinking Shakeology. I have a list of every single person who's ever signed up with me before, and even if they're not in the system, I will private message them and I will invite them to this. And I will find new people on Facebook who have been liking my posts. All those people who have been liking my posts, I'll tell them all, every single person. Don't leave anybody out, guys, because you never know who's going to say yes, and you never know whose life you're going to change. And I always think back to how different my life would be if my coach didn't tell me about it. And I know there are so many people that are in a very similar situation to what I was in over 2 years ago, and I want to help them. Like, I want to find that Kathy, right, from 2.5 years ago and help that person. So that was the last thing that I wanted to share with you guys. I hope that that helped. Keep it simple. I don't want to talk your ear off anymore. I got to go live in our Diamond page next for a live Q&A. So that's where I'll be. And I hope this helped you guys. If you ever need any help with, like, you know, what to say for wording, post it in the team page and tag me in it, and I can answer it there so that everybody else can see. And then before you know it, guys, it's like just riding a bike. And it's just, you will have these messages like I have now, just saved in a document, and you're done. All right, guys, have an awesome night, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.